Secretary.
You're welcome.
I don't believe we'll be very long.
We're good to go. Okay, I'll stay by and watch then.
Thank you so much. Chris, we're
Yep,
on.
we're good, yep.
I know waiting on a couple of folks, but it is 12:01 and we were advertised to start at 12, so we're going to start. I'm going to convene this meeting of the Lawrence County Prison Board. Today is Tuesday, January 16, 2024, and I'll wait for Mr. Lamacusa to come in. Good afternoon, Mr. Lamacusa.
I thought about no showing, just so you know.
We just called the meeting to order, and a couple of housekeeping items. If you have a cell phone or any type of electronic communication device, if you could please put it on silent or vibrate, we appreciate you doing that. This meeting would normally take place tomorrow. However, because of some scheduling conflicts, we checked with the various members of the board and determined that today would be a more appropriate day to hold this meeting. So it was legally advertised in the Newcastle News. Now, you're probably wondering, well, how come Dan is sitting up here? I've consulted with Solicitor Madore. We have a somewhat unique situation. Commissioner Spielvogel had been the chair of this board. And when she concluded her term in office at the end of December, as we sit today, we don't have a chair. And the purpose of this meeting today is to elect a new chair of the board. We did ask the warden and we did ask the various members of the board if they had any other agenda items that they wish to add to this, and we did not receive any responses to that effect.
We have none, Commissioner.
Thank you so much, Warden. So what we plan to do is, in just a few moments, take motions for the officer positions. And again, based on the recommendation of the solicitor, again, we figure, well, who should run this meeting, at least at the outset? He suggested that since I chair the Board of Commissioners, I should probably start this meeting. So I'm doing that. But we also, of course, are obligated to take visitor comments. So I would open the floor to see if anybody has any comments or questions related to the prison board at this time. I hear none. It's not on here, but we probably should take the roll to establish a quorum. So Christine, if you could call the roll, please.
Sure. Commissioner Kennedy?
Here.
District Attorney Lamacusa?
Here.
Controller Prestipine?
Here.
Sheriff Quilero?
Here.
Commissioner Sanada?
Here.
Commissioner Vogler?
Here. So we do have a quorum. Thank you very much, Christine.
You're welcome.
And again, visitor comments. Are there any visitor comments at this time? Are there any comments from the board members before we move into the election of officers? Do any of the prison board members have anything they'd like to bring up at the moment? Hearing none. So what I'm obligated to do at this time is to take a motion to choose a new board chair. Would someone wish to nominate someone? Sheriff?
Yeah, I'll nominate District Attorney Josh Simmons.
Thank you, Sheriff. Is there a second to the sheriff's motion?
I'll second that.
Commissioner Kennedy, he beat you by 2 seconds, Chris.
I'll third it.
Commissioner Kennedy offers the second. Are there any other nominations for the position of board chair? Hearing and seeing none, we'll take a roll call vote on the nomination of District Attorney Lamacusa, please.
Commissioner Kennedy?
Yes.
Abstain?
Abstain.
Okay. Controller Prestipine?
Yes.
Sheriff Quilero?
Yes.
Commissioner Sanada?
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler?
Yes.
Motion carries.
I'm sure I speak for the entire board when I say how much we appreciate your willingness to take on this responsibility. You're a good leader in so many ways, and this will be no exception. So it's my pleasure to step aside and turn the chair over to you, sir.
Thank you, Commissioner. I don't know if, I guess we do have additional business.
We do.
Because we still have the other.
the other officers, but thank you and congratulations.
Thank you. That should take us to the next nominated or elected position for the prison board. And that would be as the vice president. At this time, I would move, as no good deed goes unpunished, I would move for Sheriff Colero to be the vice president of the prison board. Is there a second?
I'll second the motion.
There's been a motion and a second. Any discussion? Roll call?
Commissioner Kennedy,
Yes.
District Attorney Lamacusa,
Yes.
Controller Prestapine,
Yes.
Sheriff Calero, abstained. Okay. Commissioner Sanada,
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler,
Yes.
motion carries.
Do we take we don't have a treasurer for this organization as it's, obviously everything's done through the county. In terms of other elected positions for the prison board, are there any?
I think traditionally we've had a secretary.
Secretary. Are there any nominations or motions for secretary?
Oh, I'll nominate Controller Prestapine.
I will second the motion. Any discussion? There's been a motion and a second. Any additional motions for the position? None heard? No discussion? That's for roll call, please.
Commissioner Kennedy,
Yes.
District Attorney Lamacusa,
Yes.
Controller Prestapine,
Oh, sure.
Sheriff Calero,
Yes.
Commissioner Sanada,
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler,
Yes.
motion carries.
Congratulations to the new members. I believe this constitutes the full slate for calendar year 2024. Unless there's any additional business or matters to be discussed, we'll adjourn the meeting upon motion.
I'll make a motion.
Second made, motion's been seconded by Commissioner Sonato. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
The ayes have it. Thank you.
Plenty of time. I have a question.
That's the way every meeting's going. Warden, you have time?
Oh, can somebody? I'm not sure which button.
Dave.
I don't.
Dave, can I see you for 1 second?
You leave it now? Will you call me later? Okay. I will call you.
Yeah, okay.